Hello Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com back here with yet another installment of Phosphor Dot Fossils. This one is a homebrew game and a very recent one, but it's based on something that is anything but recent. I really meant to do this video at the beginning of 2019 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the second season of Blake's 7, but it didn't quite happen. Now, the game that we're going to play today is a point-and-click adventure game based on the BBC space opera Blake's 7, which happily ran alongside Doctor Who between 1978 and the end of 1981. Now, Blake's 7 kind of caught a second wind in the United States when it began airing on PBS stations in the mid to late 80s, and the reason it suddenly appeared in the US so many years afterward was because at that point Doctor Who fever had caught on and was a permanent condition for most of us, and the PBS affiliate stations were scrambling for anything that I believe it was Lionheart Television, which was run by Time Life, which was basically the beginnings of BBC America. That was Lionheart Television was the BBC's US distribution arm, mainly selling stuff into the public television marketplace. And so that's how we wound up over here seeing stuff like Blake's 7 and The Tripods, to name another one, Red Dwarf, and God help us, Come Back Mrs. Noah, but we'll talk more about that another time and not on this particular show. We'll talk about Come Back Mrs. Noah on Retrogram. We won't be discussing it here because it has nothing to do with neat games based on neat TV shows. Now, there being a Blake 7 game, some 40 years after the fact, it's actually kind of a big deal because there was very little in the way of Blake 7 merch back in the day. If there had been an officially sanctioned Blake 7 game on, say the BBC Micro, that would have been mind-blowing. Because there were Doctor Who titles, there was stuff like Doctor Who, The First Adventure, and what have you. Instead, what we wound up with was, things like the 45 RPM record of the Blake 7 theme song, with the Federation March as the B-side. Mine is, my record has seen better days because I played the heck out of it way back when. And, but I mainly hang on to it as a curiosity. In the UK, you had the Blake 7 annuals, one of which I have acquired, and usually had, illustrated stories for the younger set, which is kind of funny because Blake 7 was not really a show for the younger set, I would say. And of course, as with Doctor Who, you had the obligatory novelizations of various episodes. Now these are the US printings, and this one in particular, Scorpio Attack, that's very funny. In the 4th season of Blake 7, they had a ship called Scorpio, and it looked nothing like this. And also, there was, at the time the BBC okayed this, the official sequel novel picking up for the rather final series finale left off. And it's not the best book in the world. I reviewed it on thelogbook.com a long time ago. It's not a pretty picture. Neither is this one. One of the show's stars decided to write the origin story of his character, for better or worse. And yes, this, you know, as terrible as this looks, he didn't self-publish this because this was the 80s. That didn't happen very much. That was officially licensed and printed. And of course, you had the obligatory Blake 7 program guide, also by Tony Atwood, much better than his follow-up novel, I might add. So, with all of that being said, time to put on the handy-dandy teleport bracelet and see if we're down and safe here. The game we're going to be playing is on the... I'm having to run this in emulation because obviously I do not have an Oric-1 computer. It's kind of funny that it's on the Oric-1. The Oric-1 was kind of a, I would say, a second-tier computer in terms of popularity in UK and Europe. Not quite up there with the BBC Micro, not quite up there with the Sinclair Spectrum or the Commodore 64 or the Amiga. But it was there, it had a following, and the collective of homebrew programmers that has created this game. Well, I say collective, you know, he had some help on the end of, you know, doing graphics and doing a manual for it. Really, this was just one guy doing all this. But he has developed a game engine to run on the Oric-1 for precisely this kind of game, this sort of point-and-click game. So, let me, like I said, of course, naturally, I'm having to do this in emulation. So, let me get the disk image loaded, for lack of a real disk. Alright, here we go. Defense Force. I'm actually going to play the show open from Blake 7. Because they really do get a lot of the elements of the open in the game. See, they have the camera there. They have the guard. And that's about as much as they did. But it's really neat that they even attempted to get as much of that in there as they did. And you know, they did a decent job replicating the logo in the you know, with the available resources. So let's make sure we're in here. Redefine my keys: up, down, left, right. And for select, oh, it's not gonna let me do that. Can I use space? Okay. Episode 1, the way back, that was the first episode of the series. Ah, pain and suffering. Oh, you see, they got that from the open. So there you go. It was just a nightmare. You know who you are. The first episode of the series, being the way back, actually did concern Rog Blake, the main character of the series, determining that, or discovering, really, that he had been brainwashed. You know, he had a former life that he knew nothing about as a member of a resistance against the totalitarian federation. And, you know, here's sort of the tutorial. You can press escape to skip this intro. Anyway, the story of Blake 7, for those of you who haven't seen it. And really, there's not much of an excuse because the whole series has been posted on YouTube and remains on YouTube because I gather that the BBC and the various rights holders, the various stakeholders in the show, copyright-wise, have given up on there being a US release. There were numerous DVD releases in the UK, some of which were the reason that I got myself a region-free DVD player back in the day. And hover the cursor over an object, press a number, the corresponding action will be executed. With the cursor over it and press 5. My family! It's kind of funny that they're mixing storyline with tutorial. It's just like, oh, my family, they're dead! Oh, by the way, here's how to play the game. Now let's go out and find Ravella. I have to talk to her about my family. I fear something is wrong with them. Yeah, I think most of us have that feeling about our families. There, Blake. My room's exit door. Let's see. Let's try. Open the door. Alright. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at the poster. That's actually a really good little likeness of Gareth Thomas. Is that a vacuum cleaner? It is a vacuum cleaner. A bucket. Why is this room here? Bottles. A ladder. Okay. The locker is closed. This one is closed too. It's a locker. Nothing special. It seems all of them are closed. Yes, let's use the exit. This room must be here for a reason. Please specify how to use it. Open the exit? Let's look at the exit. What do you want me to look at? I want you to look at the exit. Alright. Walk to modern art. Okay, do it. Do it, Blake. They always look weird to me. I don't doubt it. Let's look at the info screen. Okay. Can I use the coffee machine? I need a coin first. Alright. I'm guessing that is a medical area for some reason. Probably where I'm going to be re-brainwashed. Well, you know what? Let's go in and see what happens. Walk to the nurse. Hello, dearie. Oh. Nothing, thank you. Do you happen to know if the coffee machine has been refilled? No. Um, boy. I just don't feel like I'm fighting the totalitarian federation. Why am I having such a hard time saying that when it's so close to current reality? Okay. This door is closed. Well, open the door. This door is closed. Alright, let's look at the poster. Amiga Wave, your retro... Really? Hello, guard. Move along, move along. No entry. I've started this game up just enough to know that it works in the emulator, but that's really about all. Okay, can I walk to the couch? Yes, I have walked to the couch. Alright, let's go over here. So, in all other respects, this is completely new to me. Ah. Yo, Ravella, what's up? Did you have any trouble? Wow, they're almost nailing the dialogue about the, from the show. Oh, this is impressive. Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to follow the script here. Man, we are meeting tonight. Yeah? Yeah, that is correct. Hungry and thirsty. Wow! Word for word. That's cool. Food is full of suppressants. I'm trying to remember what does he say next. Spend your life in a state of drug-induced tranquility. Boom! Not that I've watched the first episode a gazillion times, but let's see. The book hides important info. They tell us about the door to use to exit the city that way. Oh. But the air outside is lethal. That's what they want you to think. Just one last thing. Take this key, room 2, locker 3B. There's something for you inside. I'll wait here. They are actually doing a really good job of doing the likeness of the actors. Moving along, don't mind me. I'm just shuffling this way. See, I think she said locker 3B in room 2. Let's use the door. is closed. Use key with that locker. Can't use the key here. Okay. It fits. Good. Okay, let's see what this is all about. What's this? An empty paper. An image is being formed. It's a picture. That's me. But who are those people? And where are we? They're deviating a little bit. Oh, I'm sick. Arg. Arg. What was that? As if a monster came out of my closet and suddenly retreated. Picture has disappeared again. Ravella, you got some splaining to do. I think I better go back to my quarters and get the book, the aforementioned book. Okay. A sandwich. Let's get the book. Why would I pick that up? Okay, can you open the book? No time for reading now. I have not even started it yet. There is a dog ear on page 172. Okay. Brave New World. What's the ball? It's just another lamp. Okay, can you... I'd like to keep it in my room. Alright, alright. I like how the little security cameras move. This is really well done. I mean, for a fan-made production, this is really kind of neat. This door's closed. Okay, so I believe she is still waiting for me. That's only a service corridor. Oh, so you're just not gonna do it. Gotcha. Well, this is a bit on the obtuse side. That's the door to the control room. What about that door? That's a door. You don't say. The door's closed. The door is still closed. The door remains closed, despite all of your best efforts. Long shall it be closed. Okay. Feel like I'm missing something here, which I kind of hate to do in real time, but there you go. Okay, let's look at the info screen again, just in case there's some sort of clue that I am missing. Well, somebody is getting lucky. All right. Are the mop and the bucket still there? Oh, good. This locker is closed. Okay, so having used the key, I cannot use the key again. Got it. Now that I think of it, let's let me go look at that other map. There's over in the hallway. Way over in the hallway. Yeah, this one. I want to look at that. But apparently I have to be there first. Imagine that. It's not the right time for rest. Okay. Sorry if anyone hears my stomach grumbling. Open the camera? I don't know what you mean. Omnipresent. Yeah. Alright. Perhaps the secret is the service door. This is the door to the service area. Okay. Well, I suppose I can chance it with the control room. This is the risk of playing something cold, I suppose. Wasting a lot of your time. No entry. You're from the kitchen service. I've been waiting for ages. Play it cool, play it cool. You mean you don't know? You're inept, go back and find out. This guy needs a sandwich. He needs my sandwich. Okay, it's all starting to come together now. A little bit slow on the uptake, but getting there. Alright, let's get him his sandwich and his coffee or whatever. Pick up sandwich. Is there anything in the mug? Mug I bought last month. It is empty. Is there anything in the drawer? No, there's nothing of interest. There's a thing that your aunt gave you that you don't know what it is. Alright, I have a sandwich, I have a mug. Look at the screen. Nothing interesting at the moment. Alright. I'm feeling the mug has something to do with the coffee machine, which has something to do with the nurse. So let's get this figured out. I need a coin first. Okay, maybe control room guy will give me a coin if I give him the sandwich. And then I can get coffee for the nurse, and maybe she can tell me something. We'll see shortly. This door is closed. I almost need a walkthrough for this. And what are you waiting for? I like that there are dialogue options to, no, I didn't order that. Now please leave this room. Oh, no. Okay, let's... This is frustrating. I'm spending half an hour just on the... I hope he has a short memory. Are you kidding? Leave now. Let's go back in. See if I can get away with going back in. Why not? Are you from the kitchen service? I've still been waiting for ages. What did you order? You mean you don't know? I'm glad he doesn't know it's me who keeps walking in the door. Oh, this is hilarious. Why, yes. Yes, I do. And what are you waiting for? Cheese sandwich? No, I didn't order that. Please leave this room. Okay. Maybe the nurse wants a sandwich. Let's find out. Okay, how can I help? I have a terrible constipation. Not several, just the one. I don't know if the coffee machine has been refilled. No. Alright, let's look at the coffee machine. Cafe O-Matic. There's only decaf left. You know, I'm supposed to be fighting a totalitarian government here. Instead, I'm walking around with a sandwich trying to figure out what to do with it. Oh, it could be that this is a... oh, okay. Save your planet. Make Earth habitable again. That is the Federation's plan. Oh, that's what they want you to think, Blake. You sad, brainwashed little man. Join the Federation Security Corps. No, thank you. Oh, a dude. Good evening. What can I do for you? Sorry, but I just ran out of them. I will receive more tomorrow. Are you looking for something specific? Let's attract attention. Oh, that doesn't appear on the usual maps. They are in maintenance areas, not accessible for regular citizens. I may know somebody who can help. Ask in door 4 in the main corridor. Thanks indeed. Have a nice day. By the way, do you know if they have No, sorry. My shift ends in a minute. But it'd be nice to have a coffee. Well, what about a sandwich? Do you want a sandwich? I can't accept anything, sir. Are you sure about that? Oh. I wonder if this game ends when you get to the Liberator, because it's so hard to get there. Walk to hallway. Alright, so back to door number 4. I wonder how many times I can go in here and irritate this guy in the security area before he chucks me out. Hello, looking for something? Are you the guy of the info desk? He looks like me, but he wouldn't be involved in anything unlegal. I could provide that information, but it would cost you 100 credits. Fair price, if you ask me. What about a sandwich? 100 credits. Alright, bucko. Oh, wow. I like how he has a Donkey Kong poster. Please specify how to use it. Open it. Open the exit. Use the exit. Alright, hey, we'll look at random things. A small mod. I'm sure I played that a long time ago. Okay then. Threw barrels and other things at you as you climbed up. It was quite fun. And more... Really? Wow. Strange looking boxes. Can I open? Of course not. With nerd symbols. Okay. Can I even get out of the room? Thank goodness. Alright. The key to this has to be this guy. He thanks him with the kitchen service. I have your order here. And what are you waiting for? Cheese sandwich? Lemon curry? Please leave this room. Alright, there's got to be a way to get this guy his order. I wonder if... What? I need a coin. I am bereft of currency. Oh my goodness. This is frustrating. Really am enthusiastic about there being a Blake 7 game in the world. I just thought it would be a tad more interesting than this. Quite complex. Yeah, dog. To lamp. Use the lamp, brother. I could turn it on, but why? All is darkness. There's nothing of interest. Can I pick up the ball? Maybe there's a coin under there. No? I don't know, dude. Something to further the game? Anything to further the game? No time for watching TV now. Well, I don't know about that, dude. I mean, I could have spent the past, 48 minutes watching an episode of Blake 7. So, you tell me. Surely I can't be so dense that some obvious... Okay, it is not recognizing the desk as anything of interest. Frustrating. A little frustrating, gotta tell you. Yeah, walk to the hallway, please. Okay, there's gotta be something in here that does something. Okay, walk to bucket. To vacuum cleaner, walk to ladder. That locker open? The locker is closed. Various cleaning products. I prefer to leave it here. No use for what we have in hand now. What about the bucket? No use for what we have in hand now. Which means it's going to be something that we do later. Can I push the button? Or maybe there's a hamburger under there or something. These always look weird to me. I wonder if I have to push the vending machine. Okay. Can I push it? Nothing happens. What did you expect? Can I talk to it? No, I can't do that. Can I pull it? Can I pick it up? I don't follow your banter. I need a coin first. I don't follow your banter. Okay. We're getting more and more obscure here. I have an idea. Okay. How can I help? I have a terrible constipation. Easy as pie? What kind of game am I playing? Okay. That did actually produce the desired result. That was close. Okay. I wonder if I can give this guy the laxative and get him to leave the control room. I'm stuck for any other ideas at this point. Okay, let me... Would you like a mug, dude? Hey, that one is missing. Oh, okay. You have a deal. 1 second. Tell me the exit number. I don't know the exit number. It's 172. Aha! Okay, progress, finally. Printer, a small model. There's a printout on the tray. I have the map. Sorry this took so long, folks. Now I'm going to see if I can get this guy to go occupy himself. Yes, I'm from the kitchen service. Okay, let me go back in here. And this door's closed. Well, of course it is. Alright. Walk to the nurse, talk to the nurse. Okay. A terrible stomachache. Easy as pie. Okay, it's gotta be something to do with technical map showing exit 172. Interesting. It is possible to reach it from the ventilation system in this level. And there's an access inside the service corridor. Well, let's go back to the service corridor. I mean, maybe all of this other stuff is just pure red herring. Could it be that I am the only person who's going to be thrilled about there being a Blake 7 game? That is a door to the service area. That's not a good idea. A camera there would notice me. The automatic detection system would issue an alarm. Interesting result. It's too heavy to move. Hey, look what's down here. A coin? A coin. I have a good feeling about this. I should have known to look between the sofa cushions. I mean, everyone drops money down there. Okay. I am going to see if maybe getting this dude a coffee, which is what everyone seems to be after, will placate him. How do I have... It doesn't accept such small coins. Okay, maybe the coffee machine is a red herring. Maybe this whole game is a red herring. Oh, maybe I should have played this before. Should have played this before embarking on doing a video about it. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it a day for now, and we'll come back to this later. I'm going to play some more of this off camera and make some progress in the game, and maybe we can actually actually show you something more interesting than this. So, thank you for indulging my Blake 7 fixation, such as it is, and we'll return to this game a little bit later.